What is cracking, guys? BioLizard1 here, and today I'm going to bring you a narrated Pokemon online battle against Immortal Muffin. So I start off with my Latios while he starts off with a Tyranitar, and this is actually my physical wall Latios. And I predicted him to go for a Pursuit, so that's why I stayed in and just went for the Earthquake to get some super effective damage on this Tyranitar. Unfortunately, that doesn't work out great for me because he has Ice Beam, and that was a thing I really didn't want to see on this Tyranitar. Now I switch into Cobalion and the close combat is pretty obvious, but I just want to go for a move that does damage on any Pokemon that comes in, and it decides to switch out into Infernape. Infernape is an awesome Pokemon, but yeah, I think it's kind of overrated in 5th generation though. So now I don't want to get a Fire-type move into my face, so I'm just going to go into my Latios, who can take both close combat and Fire-type moves. Unfortunately for me, he gets a critical hit on the close combat, which results in a move that does 80% of damage to me instead of the regular 40. So with both Sandstorm up, this is going to kill off my Latias pretty soon. Now he switches into Scissor. I think he's going to go for a Bullet Punch, so that's the reason why I switch out into my Cobalion. But in the team preview I saw that he still has the ultimate counter against physical balls, and that is a Gliscor if I'm correct. So I'm just going to go for a Swords Dance, if I am correct, while he switches out into his Dusclops. And no, I just went for the stab close combat because I wanted to hit something hard that comes into the game anyway. But he goes into Dusclops, and Dusclops is a Pokemon you don't want to mess with. And I really thought that he would go for the Will-O-Wisp straight off the bat, but he actually has Toxic, and that got me kind of off guard because most of the guys have Will-O-Wisp so that they can't hurt their special stuff. But yeah, that was kind of surprising for me. I'm just gonna take this opportunity to set up a layer of spikes because I know that this Dusclops can't really touch me because most of the Dusclops mainly have Pain Split and Nightshade. So I'm just gonna be here, sit back, relax, enjoy the show, and set up some layers of spikes. So this is already my second layer of spikes, and he keeps going for Nightshades. But due to the Sandstorm, I'm going to lose hit points as well due to the Sandstorm damage as to the Nightshade damage. So that means that I'm kind of forced to use Rest right now and not set up my third layer of spikes. So he goes for a Nightshade this turn, and I know this is kind of a stally part in this battle, but due to the natural cure, I'm going to be able to switch out my Roserade while she's asleep, and that means her status condition is going to be healed next time she comes in. So I'm just on my Heatran, and Heatran was basically the best thing I could go into, but he decides to switch out as well and goes into Scizor. So now the odds of him going for either Superpower or Bullet Punch are pretty high, but yeah, I'm just gonna stay in and risk him switching out because he fears my Fire-type move, and I'm just gonna set up my Stealth Rocks right now. And things are looking pretty good for me. I have a layer of Stealth Rock. I have my Stealth Rocks up, I have 2 layers of spikes up, so things are actually looking great for me. And at this point of the match, I really thought that my Earth Power would do more, but seems I have underestimated Tyranitar once again. So that means that if he has Superpower or some other move like Earthquake, he's going to be able to finish me off after popping my balloon. But I see that he's now at a range where I can finish him off with my Earth Power. But I decided to go for a Fire Blast if he decides to switch out into his Scizor. But that really doesn't work out for me because I missed my Fire Blast. Unfortunately, the Hex doesn't love me anymore. That's too bad. And I'm gonna go for another Fire Blast, and my Fire Blast misses again. So that is very unfortunate for me. But yeah, I don't mind. It's a game. So that Tyranitar is recovering slowly, bit by bit, while I'm just missing my moves right now. So I'm just gonna switch it to my Cobalion. Cobalion is going to be able to take him out with a stab close combat, and I'm finally rid of that annoying Tyranitar. Finally, I say. So I'm gonna get my defense and special defense drop, but I'm pretty sure that the next thing that is going to come in is going to be wrecked by both Stealth Rocks and Spikes. But I totally forgot about Gliscor here, and due to his flying ability, he's not going to be hurt by Spikes. And I really did not expect him to go for an Earthquake, maybe just to protect, but he decides to go for it anyway, and he finishes off my Tentacruel. which is a thing I didn't really want to see. And my Latias doesn't have Hidden Power Ice, but he switches into Scissor anyway, so I'm just gonna go for a Draco Meteor just to get any damage on my opponent's Pokemon. And even though Scissor resists it, it's going to do a buttload and finish him off. But yeah, due to the Sandstorm, my own Sandstorm that is, I'm going to finish off my Latias. And the score is 3-2 in his advantage, that is. And now I see that I forgot to put Natural Cure onto my Roserade, which means that I won't be able to recover up, to wake up, that is. And he's gonna go for Acrobatics, a move you don't see any often anymore, unless with Fling and Toxic Orb. But yeah, that's going to finish me off, and the only thing I can hope for is that I get a super duper critical hit with my Stone Edge, but that doesn't quite happen. And he's going to be able to finish me off with another Earthquake, but for some random reason he's gonna go for something else. I'm not sure, but he's just gonna go for a Roost, something I really didn't understand. But yeah, I'm already sure that I lost this game because he has 3 more pokes and he's going to be able to finish me off with an Earthquake. So yeah, this was the battle. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And for today's question of the day, Gliscor kind of illustrated in this match that this guy is just a monster in the physical pool, both physical attack and physical defense, and I think that these Gliscors may be the best physical walls in the game competitively in the overused metagame. So now I'm asking you, what is your favorite or top rated physical wall? Just leave your answer as a reply to this video, and yeah, I'll see you in my next match, so see you guys, bye bye.